Hello everybody, welcome to my first console Let's Play, Kirby's Epic Yarn! The cutest game to ever hit this side of cute land. I am your host, RekiWylls. Let's hit one player. As you noticed, I've played this game a lot. We're just going to erase a file. We'll do this one, because why the hell not? Erasing. Erasing, there you go. Okay, File 2, new game. Play with File 2. There will be a cinematic coming up, so I will shut up for that.
Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing. Lately, there have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic Metamato. Kirby gulped the Metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up. This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants. And to Kirby's surprise, he saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy. Somebody help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up. But the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do. Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange Metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
So, that is our story. I'm still not sure, after many times playing through this game, that how I feel about the game taking place in a sock. It's probably really smelly. Anyways. Wow, welcome to Patchland! Just stick with me and I'll show you the ropes! Okay. This'll just be a short video, unfortunately. Just going through the tutorial stage. I just wanted to finally start this thing out. I want to say right up front, do not expect this to be updated very often. I will record about an hour worth of the game every now and then and update that as I feel fit. This is just there for when I feel like playing a game that isn't the 3 up there that I'm doing already. Anyways, this is the actual game. And we're going to go through a little tutorial stage here telling us how to play. 2 is the jump button. This game is played with the sideways remote. I should probably mention that. So 2 is jump. 1 is you use your yarn whip. Press 1, as you see in the little video over there, and you just rip stuff apart. Little yarn things. And there's these Waddle Dees. You can rip them apart too, and they're so happy to be ripped apart. This game is so cute! Oh my god! Also, you can rip apart other enemies. Everything in this game you can rip apart, except for this. You can't rip anything here. It's just nothing doing. What you can do is if you hold down 1, you can pull it into a little yarn ball, and then chuck that and break it. And look how cute that is. The game is not hard. If you've ever heard about Kirby's Epic Yarn, you know a couple things about it. 1, you cannot die in this game. At all. There's no dying. If you fall down a pit or something, you lose some gems. And that's about it. So this game kind of is pretty easy because of it. But the game gets a little more challenging when you try and find all the treasures and gold rank every stage, which is what I will be doing in this Let's Play. I will gold rank every stage, which means if you see at the top bar there, that thing, you have to fill that up until you get a gold medal icon. which honestly isn't too hard for the first worlds, but then it gets a little tougher. And then also you have to find all the treasure. In each level there are 3 treasures. Usually they're behind these patches. I thought there was going to be one right here, but apparently there was not. Here it is. I'm stupid. They're behind treasure chest. So you just whip it, and then you get a treasure. And we'll see what the treasures do later, because they do something. It's kind of a side something, but it's fun in its own little way. Whee! Also, I want you to notice the adorable music going on that I cannot hear. Because the way I have this set up, I cannot listen to the audio while I am playing the game. Mostly because I do not have audio splitters, and therefore I'm playing from a little capture window on my computer. Also, if you whip these little button things, you can become a little adorable bell. Jump! New treasure! So yeah, the way I'm doing this is I'm capturing the software directly from my computer and recording it through a screen capture. It's kind of ghetto, but, you know, whatever. You can also do that. It's kind of like the rock power-up. Or stone, whatever it's called, in the rest of the Kirby games. There's no copy abilities in this game. Also, if you double tap, you can turn it into a car. No copy abilities in this game. I should notice, as you saw in the intro video, Kirby straight up can't suck things. We missed something. Let's go back. What do we got around here? I'm missing something. I want to know where it is. Oh, there it is. Ding! See? They're crafty. They hide it and stuff. Whee! Also, the way I'm going to do this, before I hit this thing here and explain what it is, I'm going to record about an hour of footage each time, and then just cut it into little, like, 20-minute segments, so if I don't say bye at the end of the episode, it's because it's not the end of the recording. But this time, we're just going to do a quick, like, 10-minute episode. Anyways, this thing, the spinning thing, this marks the end of the stage. You can get bonus, jewels, I guess they're called. You get bonus jewels by hitting the big yellow and red patch right here. This one. And then you get a little less gems for this dark pink one and very light gems for the pink one. We're going to try and hit the red one. There's a trick to doing this. I can do it most of the time. I will not make it here, because I realized I did it wrong. But it doesn't matter, because we already have a gold medal. If you notice, there's a gold medal right there in the top right, beside that glowing circle. And this is the clear stage screen. Not a lot to say about this. It shows whether you got a gold medal, how many beads you collected, your streak of beads without getting hit or losing any, and then you get bonus beads for collecting all the treasures. Saving in progress. I do not know if there's a scene after this. Yes, there is. I'll shut up.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since
Aren't you arrogant?
Ripped Patchland into 7 pieces. You just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible... But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before the blob could eat Prince Fluff, Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin Yarn had stolen the magic yarn from Patchland. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of Patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the two began their journey to stitch Patchland back together.
I was always confused why that pink blob just happened to have the magic yarn. I mean, I know they needed a way to open up the first world, but it's kind of weird. Anyways, this is where we'll leave off the first episode of Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. I know it was short, especially for me and the new time limit and all that, but I have to go and do a math lecture at university. So, with that, I will bid you adieu. I have been RekiWylls, repping it up hard for YouTube, and Kirby, and I'll see you all later.